So I decided, in honor of ukulele, I decided to take a look at some of my least favorite 3D platformers, and I kind of hid the background here, so it's all black and all weird, to surprise and to kind of talk about that here. So number 5, let's just start off right at the bat. Number 5 is Banjo Tooie. I really don't like Banjo Tooie at all. I think there's a lot of problems with it. It's a fine game, but it's really infuriating. And by the end of it, I kind of wanted to just kill the stupid animals that were involved, the bird and the bear. The worlds are too big. They're this weird labyrinth of platforms and doors that go weird places, and they don't tell you where you're going, and they have all these puzzles that I'm like, I don't even know what they're trying to tell me to do. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't think it's fun at all to do. It's just a giant maze. Like, you'd be in this cave level. There's this one cave mining level where, I mean, it's just a cave mine, and that's it. But you're wandering around, and you can't tell where you are in the cave because it's just these brown textures everywhere. And this right here is the updated 360 version of the game that I'm playing off of Rare Replay. And it's a mess. Like, I don't know where the fuck I am. And then the levels just get bigger and bigger, and they're filled with nothing. They changed one of the things like that I hated. They changed the notes, and they made them into 5 packs of notes. Fuck you and your 5 packs of notes. I'm tired of that shit too. Okay, so that's number 5. Number 4 is also Banjo Tooie. Fuck this stupid game. They give you all your abilities right at the beginning, and then they start adding in these dumb ones. And here's the problem with all this too. They give you all the abilities, so you forget which ones you have by like halfway through the game. You're not even sure what you're supposed to do. They split the pair apart and give them super annoying and way too convoluted things like, oh, now Kazooie can do a triple jump when he does the whatever, my Bob. And it's like, what the fuck's going on? It's so just convoluted. Convoluted is the term to describe Banjo Tooie's moveset and how it's like, only get your Beak Buster's down spin thing, and now we're going to upgrade it even more, and you can use this on the nuts that you randomly find here, but you can't use it here, but you can use it here, and like, what the fuck is going on? You guys ruined everything. This is the same thing. People complain about, oh, in every Metroid game, you have to collect all your stuff again, and I'm sitting here on the sideline going, that's the fun of it. That is the fun part of a Metroidvania game, is collecting all your garbage over and over again, and going backtracking, and finding things like, oh, I have the double jump now, I can do this. Instead, they give you everything, and it's all garbage. Here's 16 more things. Oh, and half the moves you learn are a bullshit FPS mechanic or another grenade type. That's what the game needed. It needed 6 different types of eggs to shoot at your anus. That's what the game needed. Thanks, Rare. Perfect. Flawless. Just flawless work there. Unbelievable. And you might be thinking, are they all Banjo Tooie? No. They're not all Banjo Tooie. Because every once in a while there is a worse game than Banjo Tooie. And in this instance, while I wait for the game to load, the YouTube video to load the game with the loading, this one's actually notoriously bad. This is Sonic 2006. This game is terrible. This game's really bad. It's so bad, and it's so baffling what happened. So they released a demo for this game, right? And I didn't even finish the demo. I don't think I did, because it's so bad. You can't even run in a straight line. Like, look at what's happening here. This might be the best part of the game. What the fuck even occurred there? How does this happen? I have to wonder, because of this demo, and because I'm a huge Sonic fan. I mean, I played that one they released after Generations that was only on the Wii U. That's that shitty one, not Colors, the other one. It was bad. What the fuck is going on? You can't even play this game. It's skipping and jumping all over the place. Anyway, the demo, that was what I was saying with the demo. It's a real bad demo. Why did you release it? Why did they release this demo? Did anyone think this demo was good? That it was gonna increase sales? Oh, we made a demo. Think people want to play our game? We made a demo. No one wants to play your game now. It doesn't work at all. This game does not work at all. It's a bad game. This is actually a bad game. Unlike Banjo Tooie, which is just infuriating. This is a bad game. Look at Sonic. He's out of control. He's out of his... Is the game slow or is the game fast? Can we decide? No. But it's like 4 frames per second? No. It's too much. It's too much. So now we get into the meat of it. This is number 2 on the list of worst 3D platformers of all time, according to me. Or worst 3D plats, as what you type when you don't have enough space. Or just worst, if you look at the other screen there. And it's Mario 64. I don't think it's a very good game. I think there's a ton of nostalgia looking back at this game, and I picked this part in particular to highlight exactly why. This is still pretty early in the game. It's kind of cut off a little bit. Doesn't matter. This is terrible. This sliding on this hill thing almost made me want to quit playing the game. This level is garbage. Look, even this guy, he's doing like a speed run or some shit. He's flying all over the thing. It's bad. And then you die there and it knocks you back to the beginning of the thing. And I gotta jump back in. Oh, that's fun, Nintendo. Great job for making it fun. Oh, and also, all those little stars you pick, you can only get 1 star, right? So if you find all, 6 red coins and you get a star, and you collect that star, you're snapped like the Switch, bumped right back out to the open world, the overworld little castle. Why? There are more stars here. Why can't I get them all? Why are you making me do the same level over and over? Oh, it's a little different now. Is it a little different now? I'm starting in the same spot. This guy's moved around a little. The game doesn't control very well. It's like muddy, weird honey man jumping and hopping around. I've tried to play this game. I really have. But it's not that good. It's really not that good. And I don't get it. I understand like the significance of Mario 64, but as a game I want to play, I really think if you don't have nostalgia for it, it's bad. It's really bad. And partially the problem to me is I played Banjo Tooie, the good one, which is way better than any of these games I'll talk about today, except for maybe Bayonetta. I played that recently, Rare Replay, and I played that before I played Mario 64 ever. On the N64, I played a ton of Banjo-Kazooie, never played Mario 64 besides the first level at the time. And, like I said, Rare Replay went back and played Banjo-Kazooie. It's still phenomenal. It is still an amazing game. Went back and played this game, wanted to kill someone. It is not a good game. This is not very good. Oh, I'm racing snow. You can't even move here. I'm hopping and skip. Not fun. Oh, that's so much fun, Nintendo. So much fun. Oh, I loved it. Oh, you popped me out into the world map? Go fucking kill yourself. I can't with Mario 64. It's absurd. It is absurd. That game is not very good. Now, what could quite possibly be at the top of this list, right? What is the worst 3D platformer of all time? Now, I'll give you a hint, and I gave the hint earlier, actually. It involves a 3D platformer that tries to not have 3D platforming and introduces a really terrible mechanic. And that is Banjo Tooie. Again, good lord. Why? There's these first-person shooter segments where you're in this, I don't know, Doom, like weird rooms, and you're holding Kazooie and shooting shit, and you're trying to find things in this maze, which again, you can't tell where you are. There's nothing here to really tell you where you are. You gotta jab the thing. They're all timed in some weird way. They're infuriating, and they're all over the place in this game, and it is the problem with this game. Oh, let's give you 1,600 fucking missiles to shoot out of your stupid bird mouth, and then all these garbage first-person shooter segments. What is wrong with you? Who thought this was okay? It's not even like, oh, I want my game to stay the same, right? I don't want my games to be different. I want the sequel to venture too far away. No, I'm fine with that. Do your game, right? But you didn't make this good. Like you've neglected to make the first-person shooter parts of Banjo-Tooie actually enjoyable. That's where I draw the line. You weren't making a good part of the game. I cannot fathom for a second that you thought this was on par with anything else in the game. And I don't even like a lot of this game. This is by far the worst part of the game. And I mean, even other parts of Banjo Tooie, the more I played it, like I kept trying to give it a chance, and I forced myself to really to beat it, right, to get all the way through, and it's just not very good. It really isn't very good game. It's just like, oh, it's such a fucking mess. I hate it. And this is exactly the problem. These first-person shooter timed mazes where you literally have to learn the environment by just like, I guess I'll just take all right turns. I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, I have to find 6 of these things. There's no way to find it. I know they're optional, but that does not excuse how terrible they are. That does not excuse 1 second of that. They're horrifyingly bad. Thankfully, nothing in Yooka-Laylee is this horrifyingly bad. Because, I mean, some of the reviews on the internet might make you think that, but wow. Did we not get Tooie? And I'll talk about that in a second, but damn. I mean, that's it. That's my top 5 worst 3D platformers of all time. 3 of them are Banjo Tooie. Because like I said, I tried to make a top 5, like, good ones. I couldn't think of 5. I mean, Psychonauts, I guess, Banjo Kazooie. Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy 2. I mean, at that point, the list is goofy, so I decided to do worst, and then I couldn't make worst either. These are all jokes. I mean, I don't actually think Mario 64... Actually, Mario 64 is kind of bad. Turn those rose-tinted glasses off. You know what? Mario 3 is also not that great either, while we're talking about Mario. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm whacking dynamite with my shitty little bird face. Unbelievable.